back to Halo Halo. Kat Iniba here. And last week, I was in paradise, aka Hawaii, meeting our amazing fans and talented people in our community. All this week, we've spotlighted several of them, including Yajima Food Truck, the rock band Chaotic 5, and Miss Hawaii Filipina Erica Joy Ordonez. If you missed it, you can catch our segments on YouTube at Halo Halo TV. Today, we feature award-winning chef Joel Navasca, who opened his doors to us right before the grand opening of his restaurant, Tianos. Check it out. Joining me now is Mr. Filipino entrepreneur, Joel Navasca. He is also a chef at the upcoming Tianos restaurant. Welcome, Joel.
Hello, aloha. Welcome to Hawaii.
Yes.
Specifically in Waipahu.
And at Tianos.
Yes.
Congratulations.
Thank you, thank you.
Now I'm
happy you can be here.
Yes, I'm excited because first of all, I'm going to taste this wonderful, delicious food. But first, tell me how you found your passion for cooking.
Well, you know, back in the days when I was growing up in high school, you know, came up from a big family and we tried to make ends meet. And the only job I could find at that time was, you know, working in a restaurant. I actually started as a dishwasher. And worked my way up, and I spent a few years in the cooking business, line cook, prep cook. So I did all of that. And over the years, I progressed into sous chef, and then finally had my break about 15 years ago. I became the executive chef of one of the famous restaurants here. So finally, this is our dream come true.
Yeah, but it's not your first time owning a restaurant. You
actually not. We actually had a restaurant in Kauai before, about 3 years ago. But it was so difficult for us to be traveling back and forth. You know, island. Logistically, it became impossible. You know, and
so you decided to bring it home.
I realized, you know, why don't we take a break and recuperate, and then spend a little time with the family and our other business. And then the right opportunity came, so here we are, right in our backyard.
Yes. Now tell me about Tianos, because I hear it's like a Filipino-American cuisine, like no other.
Yeah, you know, when we thought about Tianos in the beginning, we really want to cater to the ends of the needs of our diverse culture in Hawaii. It's just like a melting pot of culture sitting right here. And I could always reflect when I go to parties. And it's so interesting because when you attend a party, you look at the food lineup. You have a little bit of everything. And part of the reason is try to accommodate the visitor that is in a party. So basically, that's what we're trying to do at Tianos. Diverse culture is a melting pot of taste that we have here in Hawaii. So, you know, being that I was raised in the steak, seafood, and pasta field or type of business, or restaurant business, I couldn't resist but bring that in. But on the same time, I want to give tribute to my Filipino culture. And part of it is really bringing up the sense of style and authenticity of taste in the plate that can be presented on mainstream level. I think that's very important. And I believe that the Filipino food of today deserves some more attention in a mainstream you know, market. So that's what we're going to be doing here at Tianos.
Exciting. Now, some of the food on your menu is the award-winning lechon, right?
Yes, you know, we have the award-winning lechon kawali. Very simple. It's just the way, a few steps that we do different.
Like, can you give us a little secret?
That's interesting. My wife would actually kill me if I... But yes, we do it different than the others, and I think really what matters, what makes a big difference on our plate is the freshness of ingredients. If you look around where we're at today, we're just right across the farmers market. Right here in Waipahu Physical Market. So that's really an advantage for us to be able to take advantage of fresh produce, at the same time help the farmers. You know, buy local. So I'm a huge advocate of buying local because it helps our local economy.
Exactly. You're not only a huge advocate for buying local, but also for sharing the Filipino story through food or even through organizations, right?
You know, it's really interesting because over the years, I love to have gathering either in a place or people have asked me to cater for them.
Yeah.
And I really enjoy that feeling of sense of belonging around the table. and that's what really inspired me to do more, despite the fact that I do have other business that I started about 6 years ago. But it's just, you know, when you have a passion of doing, you really can't, although you try to get away from it, but your heart always try to find its way in there to make sure that, you know, it fulfills that feeling of sense of belonging in around the table. And yes, folks, I want to invite you guys. We're located, by the way, in a historic Waipahu town off of Dipo Road, right across the old Aracawas. You can't miss it, and we're right on the end of the building. Our restaurant again is Tianos, a Filipino-American restaurant. So I hope to see you here.
Tianos is now open, and for more information, you can head to their Facebook page at Tianos Restaurant. Don't go away, because when we return, Joel takes us to his kitchen and shows off his award-winning dishes.